to observe the relationship between academic performance and the mental health. So we create a Google form which include some questions that related between the academics, like how their friends will affect their results in academic.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arif Hakimi and I am presenting to you about continuous data. Continuous data refer to the data that can be measured. This data shows the value that are not fixed and have an infinite number of possible values. This measurement can also be broken down into smaller parts. Let me give you an example. It can be the height or weight of a person, or maybe the daily temperature of town like Seri Iskandar. This example portray data can be replaced and show a continuous value. This value can continually measured at any point in time or place within a range of value. It is proven by the survey that we took, and 62 students already done our survey. And mostly, they spend 7 to 8 hours with their best friend, which is 18 out of 62. 17 of others voted 6 hours a day spending their time with their best friends. And others, 14 of them spend 3 to 4 hours a day, and least 13 students vote 1 to 2 hours a day with their best friend. It is proven where spending their time with their best friend can increase and boost their mental health, and also boost the confidence and improve the ability for them to become better.
I will explain about discrete data and the data we collect from the survey. Discrete data is a type of quantity data that includes non-divisible figures and statistics you can count. You typically write discrete data point as a number that represent exact values. You can often describe discrete data by using the phrase the number of, such as the number of customers in a store. For my title of my survey data collections is how many friends do you have? Total response for this data is 66 response. We separate it into 5 categories, which is 1 friends, 2 friends, 3 friends, 4 friends, and 5 friends. Let's go deeper into the detail on how much friends in each categories. We got total of 22 people who have 5 best friends, 4 people who have 4 best friends, 15 people who have 3 best friends, 9 people who have 2 best friends, and lastly, 16 people who have only 1 best friend. That's all for my part. Next, I will pass to my next teammates, Aiman Hakimi.
So back to me. Thank you for Adam who have explained about the discrete data. Next, we will go to the one of qualitative data, which is ordinal data. What is ordinal data? Ordinal data is the data that can be arranged in ranking order, such as ranking in competition, which is having a first place, second place, third place, and then your exam grade, which having A+, A, and A-, and finally, our satisfaction towards a service, such as have been done in this survey, which using scale 1 to 5, which is 1 is very unsatisfied and 5 is very satisfied with the service. So, based on the data that we obtain, we have undergoes a survey which a question which is how satisfied are you with your friend help on your mental health and academic performance. For the academic performance, we obtain data which is around 65 response towards the survey. We divide it into 5 parts, which is very satisfied, satisfied, neutral, unsatisfied, and a very unsatisfied. So we obtain 6 for the very unsatisfied, 1 for unsatisfied, 11 for neutral, and 20 for satisfied, and finally 27 for very satisfied. This shows that the highest data obtained is very satisfied, which means students are agree that by having best friend, it can help you to improve your academic performance. While for the second part, which is performance. While for the second part, which is how are you satisfied with your friend help for your mental health, is we obtain 5 for very unsatisfied, 4 is for very satisfied, 10 for neutral, 20 for satisfied, and finally 26 for very satisfied. This all shows that students are very agree that by having best friend is actually improving their mental health, and it shows that very less people is unsatisfied because the amount obtained is only 4, which is showing the lowest value in the data obtained. So I think that's all from my part, and then I will pass to my next presenter or my friend, which is Haris. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Haris, and now we'll be talking about nominal data. Nominal data represents a category of qualitative information characterized by its non-numerical nature. Unlike quantitative data, which involves numerical values and measurements, nominal data relies on labels or names to categorize items into distinct groups and lacks any order or numerical significance. Example would be the data of colors, genders, or the type of fruits. So with that said, here we have a graph of a nominal data represent the amount of people's opinion on do you like to stay in your circle of friends. The graph shows that 68 people like their circle of friends, while 8 people said they disagree on it. This shows that most people are pretty comfortable with the friends they are making here. And here we also have a set of data that shows a set of gender.